YouTube 影片播放器按钮，收合影片已停用投放，字幕关其他动上一到转时播放按钮，暂停。影片播放器按钮，标题，已关闭语音。
Blessed Assurance is one of the most beloved songs in the United Methodist hymnal, and the person who composed this classic is credited with writing 8,000 hymns in her lifetime. All this despite losing her sight 6 weeks after birth in 1820.
Fanny Crosby was not held back at all by her blindness, and probably by the words of her poetry and hymns helped more people to see and know and experience Jesus as anybody with 2 working eyes and 20/20 vision.
From the age of 15, Crosby attended the New York Institute for the Blind and later joined the faculty and met her husband there. Alexander Van Alstyne, blind himself, was supportive. He often transcribed his wife's poems since Crosby could not write and composed the lyrics entirely in her mind. Crosby's writings never brought her wealth. She was often paid just $1 or $2 per poem, with the rights to the songs being retained by the composer or music publishers. At one point, the songstress was destitute, but Crosby wrote in her autobiography that the songs were God's work and not for profit. Any royalties were often donated to the mission work she championed with immigrants and the poor. Pass Me Not, O Gentle Savior was penned while Crosby was working in prison ministry. In 1850, the poetess experienced a conversion at Chelsea Methodist Episcopal Church in New York. Crosby was drawn to the denomination's work with the marginalized. Rescue the Perishing was written one night after Crosby prayed with men at a city homeless shelter. Crosby's songs spoke to social issues of the day, including the temperance movement and the campaign against child labor. Her writing process always started with a prayer, and she sometimes composed 6 or 7 poems a day, setting a personal goal of winning 1 million people to Christ through her hymns. Crosby said many times, "Don't waste sympathy on me. I'm the happiest person alive." She passed away in 1915 at the age of 94.
Her life was her hymnody. At the rate at which she wrote, she didn't have time for much else. It was her passion.
This video was brought to you by the people of the United Methodist Church through World Service donations.
已开启语音，取消自动播放按钮，取消自动播放。正在进行荧幕录影，下午1点47分。